Hello everyone and welcome back to another tutorial with me. And in today's tutorial, we will be learning about data types in PHP. As you can see here, I have listed the different data types that variables can store. The first one you should be familiar with as we have learned it on the last tutorial when we were learning about variables. And we said strings were a sequence of characters or text. Text in between double or single quotes. And then we learned about values. Values are basically numbers. So you see integer, which is a non-decimal number, like 5,884. Or you can have a float number, which is a number with a decimal, like 5.89. And then we have something called Boolean. Boolean represents two possible states. Either it's true or it's false. And then we have something called object, which stores data and information. We will not go over objects in this tutorial, but on the next tutorial, we will go over objects because objects have to be declared. And the last data type is called an array. An array stores multiple values in one single variable. Now let's go over here and let's just make an example of each data type. Let's say we had a variable called G, and it's equal to a string that says, "Hi, my name is Sally." And this right here is a string. And let's say we have another variable, R, which is equal to a value, a number, let's just have an integer, -4. Then we can also have another variable that holds a floating number, not R, the E, equal to 77.9. And then let's have another variable, and this variable is going to hold a Boolean, which means true or false. Let's say we wanted to compare two numbers. We wanted to see if this number is greater than that number. Let's say 32 is greater than 45, which is not true. It's going to return false. And let's just do an array. With an array, you have a variable. You have a variable named t, equal it to array, and you can either have a string inside the array or any type of data type inside the brackets. Now let's say I want to have a string with A, and then I have another string B, and then I have another string C. Now let's go ahead and label these, and this right here is a floating number, and this right here is an integer, and this right here is, oops, I think I did something wrong. I meant to say Boolean over here, Boolean. This one is a floating number, and this right here is an integer. Now, instead of echoing all these variables, we're going to use something called var dump. And this basically returns the data type and the value of the variable. So we have multiple variables. So we're going to start the first variable, comma, the second variable, comma, the third variable, comma, the fourth one, and the fifth one. And let's change this to an A. And we will save this. And when we test this out, we will see that it returns the data type and the value of that variable. So let's go ahead and head over to our localhost /tut.php. Enter. And as you can see, it tells us that this right here is a string and it has 16 letters, basically. This right here is an integer, -4. This right here is a floating number, 77.9. This right here is a boolean, which is equal to false. And this right here is an array, which has the strings A, B, and C. So that is what those are the different data types in PHP. Let's just do one more example. We could just use one variable, and this variable can be u equals to, let's try boolean. Let's say 129 is equal to 29. Var that, and our variable name, which is uu, and we save this. Hop over back to our localhost and refresh, and it says boolean false, BOOL false, because this is not true. 129 is not equal to 29. So that right there is the different data types that variables can store. So that is it for this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next tutorial.